Labour will also be talking to us in a moment about this particular matter, because they usually are up in arms. So we've got Amechi Asuguni, who is the Vice President of Nigeria Labour Congress. He also joins us this morning. Thank you for coming on today. Could you then let's get your response. I mean, we've heard that Okwara speaking about the situation with salaries both at the state and at the local government level. What are your thoughts on what he said?
I think with due respect to the officer that spoke for Kwara State, I disagree totally to situations whereby governors will run away from their responsibility solely because it involves money. I will tell you, when they talk about autonomy of a local government, it was very, very firm in stating that point. But to you and I, it's not achieved yet in Nigeria. Just a few weeks ago, even up to today, the local government union NOGE is still carrying out rally across Nigeria demanding for the autonomy of local government, whereby they will sort their funds, the governance at local government level will be allowed to play its role as in accordance with the law. Today is not the case. The popularity of a local government chairman does not matter in its local government. They depend more on their loyalty to the governor. So there is no way a governor will exercise that kind of blackmail on the local government to say that if they don't pay salary, that is their business. It is the business of the state that the local government is fairly treated. Otherwise, if you remove the local government from the state, there is no state. And I must put it to my excellency in that state that it is his own duty to see to the right governance pattern of the entire state, including the local government. There's no law that forbids the governor carrying out adequate exercise in ensuring that allocation release is being handled and spent appropriately. Without salary as the first component of a state priority, then releasing the next budget or other funds for the local government amount to corruption. Because you and I know about the struggle of bailout to states that have not yet paid salary. And we're talking about you call them autonomous and you release your fund every month to them. That means something is somewhere. It means that it's even the local government fund that is paying the state. Because we know Nigeria clearly that the release of funds to local government depends solely on the availability of funds at the state. And when they desire to do so, that is when they release money. It is not the way my brother just put it there.
Come in here. You did hear Mr. Korede say that they got roughly about 8 billion naira for the bailout. Do you think that money was appropriated accordingly to meet even to the local government areas where people need to be paid?
You mean the...
Did you get that? My question to you is that Mr. Korede did mention that they got about 8 billion naira for the bailout. Do you think that this bailout was sufficient enough, or did it go down, did it trickle to the local government areas just so that workers get paid at that level?
From his explanation, we can get it clearly that it was not judiciously used. Because as far as I speak to you, local government in Kwara State are still being owned 4 to 9 months but today. And we cannot make boasts of having judiciously spent the bailout while local government are no salary. Governor that believe in accountability, transparency, living to respect opinion of others, wouldn't have gone ahead to spend 8-point-something billion without carrying the local government along. Otherwise, it becomes difficult to say. I continue to say that local government is the component of a state. There is no state that exists on its own. So I know very well that they have state workers, they have local government workers, but in Nigeria as it stands now, the responsibility of a governor covers the entire state. The local government chairman depend on the governor to pay salary. They depend on the governor to even maintain road within their local government. You don't carry out projects without the permission of the governor. Forget what they write on paper. A local government that fails to discharge its loyalty, soon now will be suspended. When they talk about autonomous, are they talking about their own power? The power of governor to suspend a local government chairman without due cause, and they do that with all sense of impunity. And now it comes to money now, they want to give huge regard to a chairman. Such regard should be granted them, all inclusive. It is not true. The state government is still responsible to the ill-performance in local government. And if nothing is done, for sure, the governor will be responsible. We hold him accountable, and he cannot run away from it. As far as we are concerned, Kwara State is not true. We have one Kwara State, and such is still owed salary up to 9 months as of today. So let him cleanse his state, and then let him have a clean record.
All right, Amici Asuguni, Vice President of Nigeria Labour Congress, thank you for talking to us today on the program.